All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. So we are going to be walking through tonight. I always got to just throw this disclaimer. We're going to be saying things here that they're not approved by the Food and Drug Administration, not intended to treat, diagnose, or cure, or prevent any diseases. This is just required as a legality. We know the body's capable of so many different things. And it's really the tools we give our body and how the body handles it that actually does all of the healing itself. So I am going to, bear with me one sec. I need to switch this over here real quick, please. So I gotta get my notes. So tonight we're gonna be talking about probiotics. How does this work? So probiotics, we all need good bacteria. Those are probiotics. It naturally occurs, this product naturally
it turns naturally occurring sugars like lactose, which a lot of people are intolerant to. It turns it into lactic acid, which in turn lowers the pH of the colon to inhibit the growth of bacteria. So that's kind of how probiotics work in a nutshell.
Yes. So the signs that you may need probiotics is gastrointestinal issues. Well, what does that mean? If you're belching, farting, what is the flatulence? If you've got diarrhea, constipation, gas, bloating, this is a medical term, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, Crohn's, and SIBO, which is small intestine. Oh, bowel obstruction. Man, I haven't been tested with that in a while. So a lot of different digestive issues. A lot of times they go undiagnosed. We just know if we're passing gas or we're burping or, we know that's typically an issue. Skin issues, surprisingly, such as acne, eczema, rash, psoriasis. Generally, those are inflammations. Low resistance to infections. Yeast infections, huge when it comes to yeast infections. That's what most females see. Craving sugary foods, depression, mood swings, migraines, recent antibiotics treatment. I'm going to tell you, I've been told by most doctors or by most people that I speak to, they said, oh, my doctor's saying if I take any of these antibiotics, I need to take probiotics afterwards. Finally, they're saying something. So yes, you always have to replenish the good bacteria anytime you have an antibiotic treatment. You don't want to do it during, you want to do it after that treatment. If you have got questions on that, just let me know. And brain fog that could be caused by bad bacteria. So we're going to do the fill in the blanks. So get out those fill in the blanks. And again, we'll have the, this is being recorded. So we'll have the replay in case you missed something and hopefully I don't talk too fast. Probiotics, you want to actually take them in the morning. Unless you're doing our detox program, then you actually take them on a certain day, both morning and evening. There's a reason for that. But you typically take probiotics separately than prebiotics, and you take these in the morning. This particular product has about 5 billion live microorganisms. And this is actually enteric coated, and what that means is unless your probiotics gets through the acidic stomach, which the acidic stomach, its purpose is to burn everything up and break everything down, your probiotics aren't doing a bit of good. It has to get into the large intestines, which is actually where it works. So in the intestines, where about 75 to 80% of your immune system actually is, where the good bacteria functions, it has to get there. So the enteric coating gel guard protects it through the stomach. It's also packed with nitrogen, which it actually has the effect when it gets into the intestines, because that was always my question. Well, how does it know to open up? Well, it's because of the way it's packaged. The company has tested this and proven with an artificial stomach that it actually gets into the intestines and that it opens up and dispenses itself within the intestines. So you want to start with number one?
Number one, it's wonderful for smooth bowel movements.
Yeah.
The underlying word there is bowel, B-O-W-E-L.
So the next number two is great for colon challenges and it reduces the infections that gastrointestinal issues that cause gastrointestinal issues. So again, it's going to work for you and it's going to keep working for you afterwards.
Number 3, fantastic for constipation. A side note here for diarrhea, it's suggested to take 2 a day for the acidophilus.
Yeah. So number 4, it helps with depression. I would have never thought.
Number 5, if your stool sinks.
So if your poop sinks,
it shouldn't sink. If that means you don't have enough fiber, or if it floats, it means you have too much gas. But this should be kind of at a, at an angle?
at an angle. Yeah. Yeah. And it's okay to look at your poop in the toilet. You actually should be doing that.
Should be between 2 to 4 inches in length.
You don't have to get a tape measure. Don't worry about that.
And you should generally have bowel movements about 30 minutes after you eat.
So it takes about 12 to 18 hours fully to digest food sometimes. So it may not occur directly after 30 minutes, but you should shoot for 2 poops a day.
At least.
Yeah, at least 2 poops a day. If you go more than that, then you're kind of like, dang, I just needs to calm down. Anyways, number 6 helps to break down fibers. And these are in particular plant and cellulose fibers, and there's different types of fibers. But these are fibers that are going to be with your fruits and vegetables, particularly. So there's, you want the probiotics to help break that down, because that's what helps sweep out the digestive tract and really helps you poop.
And number 7, it's great for boosting your immune system.
Number 8, it helps with urinary tract infections. So most people hear them as UTIs. They also can be yeast and candida infections. Now, something I learned recently is we all have candida, just like we all have cancer cells. Candida actually serves a purpose. It really does. It's beneficial. Check out my post on Facebook if you're not sure. But it's actually really cool. So the candida, if we have too much, then that's where the problem is. So that's where we need that balance of good bacteria and bad bacteria, because without bad bacteria, we actually can be in a large world of hurt. Okay.
Oh, other little side notes. I don't think this is on the fill-in, but
Nope.
Your large intestine actually uses bacteria to break down food. So when the stomach and the small intestine breaks down the cellulose and the plant fibers, so accounts for about half of the fecal matter we excrete. So in total, there's about 3,100 surface square feet or square inches.
I think it's surface area in the
Yeah.
small intestines. Yeah, so it's crazy. All of that, like hot dog link rolls are all squished right in the abdomen. So this particular product is manufactured in an oxygen-free environment that the company can actually ship out and keep all of the cultures active. So what that means is most of the other garbage that you're buying, or if you are buying anything else, there's no guarantee that those cultures, even though they have 10, 20 billion, whatever it is, are they actually active? Can they actually get to your intestines where it is needed? These are perfectly safe for children. They can be opened up, which not preferred, but for smaller children that can't swallow pills, they can be opened up and placed in liquids or on food. It can help reduce symptoms and a duration of cold and flu-like symptoms. And again, it helps balance the good and bad bacteria. I think we have enough time for one more. All right, we're gonna do one more. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. We're gonna cram through this. So anyways, this is one of my cool ones. This is like the staple. It's the Dr. Arthur First. For those of you that don't know, he was the inventor of oral chemotherapy because the Western world wanted chemotherapy, which we know kills everything. It is literally harmful, heavy metal toxins that kill the entire immune system, the body, but its ultimate goal for chemo is to eradicate the cancer cells. It just destroys everything else in its path. So this is what Dr. Arthur First, that creator, he knew that we needed a safeguard from those harmful toxic chemicals, and he created this Betagard. It is crazy. So those people who are taking chemo cannot take this because it will literally go in and help the body remove things that aren't supposed to be in there. So it's really, really awesome. I'm not going to go all over these, but the main thing is environmental exposures, fumes, gas, smoke, pollution, anything that our body should not be having in and on it. It's going to help get rid of it. So you can see even sprays, pesticides, preservatives, colorings. According to the Cancer Society, 80% of cleaners are sorry, what did I just do there?
Cancers.
80% of cancers, that was a typo, sorry, my bad. 80% of cancers are either directly or indirectly related to chemicals and other toxic agents polluting your environment. But it's not just for the toxic chemicals. You can see trouble by allergies, hay fever, chest problems, blood sugar problems, which is actually surprising, but it makes sense, and morning sickness. I'm not going to go too much into this, but the main thing I want to break down is it's packed with antioxidants. There's certain minerals in it that detox foreign substances, and again, antioxidants. It also has zinc, chromium, and selenium, which are important with the body's response to heavy metal exposure. So it really does empower the body and gives it the tools it needs to do what it should naturally, but if it's been overloaded or overburdened, it's going to kick into gear. So it's just that extra support system. So you want to read this right here?
So Betagard is, like you said, the anti-chemo pill, and has 7 different forms or families of carotenoids, and it provides just as much beta carotene as 2 large carrots.
That's crazy. If I ate 2 large carrots, I might not need the last probiotics to clear myself out. Oh, I may need the probiotics to stop the diarrhea. Sorry. Anyways, TMI. So number 1, it's great as a detox for heavy metals. This can actually be from anyone well, I can say I'm an older generation now, even though some people think I'm still a baby. It can be from dental work with those nasty mercury fillings. Polluted lakes, rivers, drinking supplies, stuff raised in those polluted lakes and rivers. It places a mineral around the toxins so it can actually excrete them. So it just says, give me a hug, I'm taking you, bye-bye. So anyways, number 2.
Number 2, you want to forward to detox pesticides as well.
Number 3, I'm going to slow it down. Fantastic, I get so excited. Fantastic to cleanse chemo, I know. Fantastic to cleanse chemo out of your body. So again, heavy metals, detox, environmental pollutants.
Number 4, it's great for bad night vision, again, because of the beta carotene.
And the carotenoids. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about this one too, number 5, could help prevent cataracts. Again, those antioxidants, dang.
Number 6, it takes a tremendous load off your kidneys. Replaces what your kidneys can't.
Yeah, your kidney should be only filtering water, but I'm going to tell you that if you're not getting your probiotics and your stool is backing up, it is going to be backed up into your lymph, which gets backed up into your kidneys, and then it places a burden on your kidneys. So you want everything free flowing. Just saying that. So it kind of goes into number 7, fantastic to help cleanse the blood, protecting the liver. Liver is my favorite thing.
And
not to eat.
And great eye protector for number 8. That's, again, it's great for your eyes.
Okay. Side note is vitamin C and E that's actually found within this product. It helps to protect cells from unhealthy reactions, which your cells are, I would consider them, I'm starting to think they're the 3rd brain in the body. The B assists with detoxifying foreign substances and so many other things. Zinc, glucose tolerant factor, or just chromium. So GTF, chromium, and selenium may help prevent heavy metal poisoning. The chromium increases immune response to infection and assists the blood sugar regulation. Super duper cool. Magnesium assists to detox and tissue repair, and even the active ingredients specifically in this product help the liver to metabolize and detoxify food additives and color agents. And I'm not making this stuff up. Again, this is actually done by our friend, Dr. Dewey. Phenomenal. And it's really cool. This book's called Super Supplements. It's by Bruce A.J. Dewey and Joanne R. Dewey, husband and wife. Phenomenal people, but it just has a wealth of knowledge. So we're going to go ahead and stop the recording.